morning, ghostly face again. We're here at Onkaparinga, which is on the coast here. Beautiful little piece of coast, overlooking an estuary, which you'll shortly hopefully be able to see as the light rises. And this is a classic little shot down a staircase and across the bay. Yes, so today we are out with the Laowa 17mm lens. We're down at a beautiful little staircase at Onkaparinga, I believe it's said. It's a beautiful little place. There's a lot of sweeping beach and craggy rock, as you can see in front of you. Today's video is really about talking about this lens. As I said, it's 17mm on Fuji system, which equates to around about 13.5mm on full frame equivalent. Hey, don't worry, it's fine.
Just changed view, didn't you?
Well, I moved back up because the colour came. So that's all right. Cool. Have a lovely morning. So what I'm having to do here is focus stack. So I'm taking several shots down the staircase. I don't really mind if the background itself is soft, because it is a fair way away. So we just take that 2-second timer, ISO 100. It's at 1 second. So we have a 6-stop here. And we'll pop this on. Just lock off the focus. It's the background really I want to blur. So I'm just going to lock off that focus and just pop this magnetic filter in place. Put this up to 1 minute and hit that. Don't sit in it. Don't sit in it, you little swine. They're all clean. You're all clean. Come on. Oh dear. He does love getting mucky, this little pup. I'm at my happy place, and that's at the sea. And there's some beautiful rocks here, which I'm hoping we can pick up. Again, we're going to have to focus stack. The filter system that we've got is by H&Y, and it's a quick release magnetic filter system which just pops on. So I'll just I'm going to test the focus on this thing, because as I said, it's completely 100% manual. Yep, f16, ISO 100, 2-second timer. It's about a third of a second. I'm now going to focus on the about 2/3 of the way in, just to get that focus in. And that's focused. Again, it's another third of a second. So I'm getting this foreground. It's not really moving that much. So I'm getting this foreground in first, and then what I'm going to do is focus on that pyramid shape object, rock in the background, and when I've focused in on that, when I've focused in on that, I'm going to put on a 10 stop, which should give me about 5 minutes. But what I'm going to do is put it up to f18 and give it 8, just to see what those clouds are going to do for us. And again, it's simply a matter of just popping it on the front, just like that. And I said we'd go to f18, put it onto manual, and I'll pump that up to 8 minutes, and that with a 2-second timer, away we go. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move in, and we're going to get the rock and then concentrate on the rock and a lot of the sky. But what's more important than anything else I ever do today is to get a good sized rock and throw it for Rafi, because he's been very patient. So here it is, and there it goes, and he'll go hunting away. And in the meantime, I'm going to move up to that rock and do another 8-minute exposure of the rock and the sky, this time tipping the camera up a bit, and we'll get mostly sky. So yeah, so we've ooh, that's cold. We've moved in a bit closer, concentrating mainly on the rock. So you can see that the camera is actually perpendicular. I was going to angle it up, but I quite liked the look. We'll probably try two, one angled down, and we'll try and exaggerate this rock in the frame. So remember, with wide angles, if you tilt them up or down, they can distort the foreground or the background depending on what object's there. So for the time being, it's a straight on shot. I don't want any real distortion. I want to test the lens and just see how it behaves, just like this. Previous one, we angled it down to capture those rocks coming in, which were very pretty, but I'm less worried about these rocks at the moment because I don't have a polarizer. If I had a polarizer, then I'd probably angle it down to capture the colour and take out some of the glare from the rocks, from the wet rocks. But without a polarizer, we're stuffed. So here you see the aperture ring and the focus ring of this lens. It's a full metal barrel. It's quite solid and substantial to hold. It isn't weather sealed, so there isn't a rubber gasket between the lens and the body, and for that I only take this out on relatively good days, and always have a plastic bag handy. Just checking. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I really like that. One last shot. So if we're wet, we're wet. So we're going to get in a bit closer to this mighty rock. Make sure that we're very well seated. Same old routine, we pop it into aperture priority and adjust the focus. I'm going to come down to f11. We'll give it 1 minute and away we go. Oh, I'm having so much fun. Probably can't tell, but I am having so much fun, and that's my favourite shot of the day. Actually, that's my favourite shot of the day. So thank you for joining me today down here at Onkaparinga and here at Halleck Cove. Halleck Cove is much easier to say. We were testing the Laowa 17mm, the widest native lens for the GFX at the moment. Put her through its paces and yeah, tell me what you think. Wherever you are, please stay safe, look after yourself and your loved ones, and from here, from Halleck Cove, see ya.